आज म तपाईहरुलाई B.Ed सेकेन्ड इयरको यो रिडिङ्स फर द न्यू होराइजन भन्ने मेजर इङ्ग्लिश सब्जेक्टको युनिट 9 को म तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ मेन पोइन्ट्सहरु आज म तपाईहरुलाई शेयर गर्न गइरहेको छु। युनिट 9 मा चाहिँ 6 वटा लेसनहरु रहेको छ। यिनै 6 वटा लेसनहरुको आज म तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ मेन पोइन्ट्स चाहिँ आज म तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ शेयर गर्ने छु। यहाँ तपाईहरु हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ यो चाहिँ पहिलो लेसन रहेको छ। लियोनार्डो डा भिन्ची क्रिस मोरे मेन पोइन्ट्स रहेको छ। म यसलाई चाहिँ पढेर सुनाउने छु। तपाईहरुले सबै सेल्फ स्टडी गर्न चाहनुहुन्छ भने मेरो भोइसलाई म्युट गरेर पनि तपाईले यसलाई चाहिँ पढ्न सक्नुहुन्छ। र यो पोइन्टहरुलाई चाहिँ तपाईले चाहिँ नोट गरेर राख्नु होला र तपाईले चाहिँ यिनै पोइन्टहरुलाई चाहिँ तपाईले चाहिँ याद गर्ने कोसिस गर्नु होला। हुन्छ म यसलाई पढेर तपाईलाई सुनाउने छु। The term Renaissance means rebirth and is the period in European civilization immediately following the Middle Ages, usually held to have been characterized by a growth of interest in classical learning and values. Renaissance period is the rebirth of classical arts and literature. Leonardo da Vinci 1452 to 1519 was the founder of Renaissance in art and paintings. His most popular paintings are Mona Lisa and The Last Supper. No article was published during his life. However, his manuscripts become the main source for the later writers. It is not easy to understand his manuscripts because he used reversed handwriting without punctuation and usual orthography. The essential element for arts and paintings are empiricism, quality, color, emotion, light, etc. यो चाहिँ पहिलो लेसन रहेको छ। त्यसैगरी अर्को रहेको छ destitute but free. Vincent van Gogh was one of the most well-known post-impressionist artists. He was highly emotional, lacked self-confidence and struggled with his identity and with direction. He lived a difficult life but eventually became a world-renowned artist. Van Gogh had to totally depend on his brother and friends for financial and emotional support. To improve his art, he visited Brussels, where he deeply studied the painting's great masters. He inherited the artistic skills which he further polished by studying the portraits of Rembrandt and Hals. यो चाहिँ लेसन 2 रहेको छ भने त्यसैगरी अर्को लेसन 3 मा चाहिँ म्युजिक एन्ड द डिभाइन इन्फ्लुएन्स संगीत शर्मा recollects his early days when he developed a keen passion for music. He tries to assert that music is the sublime form of art and so must for every creature. Though by profession he is an architect, he is a sincere devotee to musicology. On one hand, he considered most music as purely mathematical science. On the other hand, a divine quality that makes life worth living. Both music and humanism are interrelated. Music is the medicine of broken heart. Architecture is considered as a frozen music because musical notes are expressed through feelings and spontaneity. spontaneity, music has a good relation with other genres. Sibelius brought unification for revolution in Finland through music, while Mozart is respected like a god in Austria. त्यसै गरी यो 4 मा रहेको छ A Day in the कलाक्षेत्र of Guwahati, Assam, Govindaraj Bhattrai. Govindaraj Bhattrai sheds light on how Bhupen Hazarika and Lil Bahadur Kshetri have helped guide the people of Nepal and India through their arts. Bhattrai describes his visit to some important cultural and literary heritage of Assam. The Kalakshetra is named after Shankaradeva, one of the unifier of Assam and the Indian society in 15th century. A museum of Bhupen Hazarika, a master of Indian music, was built in his memory, which has several of things used by him. Hazarika wore Nepali Bhadgauli topi as a sign of reverence and respect of Nepalese people. Lil Bahadur Kshetri, the author of Basai novel, has great contribution to Nepali language and literature. त्यसै गरी यहाँनिर अर्को रहेको छ अम्बर गुरुङ's musical odyssey, Abi Subedi. Abi Subedi highlights Ambar Gurung's heroic journey of achievement with celebration and joy. Ambar Gurung was born in Darjeeling in British India in 1938. Ambar Gurung gave a new shape to modern Nepali music. His greatest experimentation was introduction of a Western classical narrative musical form known as a cantata. He was a versatile musician whose skill can be seen in nearly all of his musical composition. His popular song Sugauli Sandhi was banned in India. त्यसै गरी यहाँ अर्को रहेको छ अर्को लेसन रहेको छ On appreciation of Indian classical music. Ravi Shankar रहेको छ यो लेसनको चाहिँ Ravi Shankar's On appreciation of Indian classical music is about the Oriental music, especially the Indian classical music, and its difference from Western classical music. Indian music is influenced by Hindu religion and philosophy, while Western classical music is influenced by Christianity. Indian classical music is based on melody and rhythm, but Western classical is based on harmony and counterpoint. The tradition of Indian classical music is an oral one where rag is the heart of it. Navaras is a matter of emotion or sentiment which has influenced dance, drama, and poetry. Human feelings and emotions can be best expressed and experienced in music by the help of rag. यो चाहिँ रहेको थियो अन्तिम लेसन यो चाहिँ तपाईहरुलाई युनिट 9 मा भएको 6 वटा लेसनहरुको चाहिँ यो चाहिँ मेन पोइन्टहरु रहेको छ यो मेन पोइन्टहरु चाहिँ तपाईले चाहिँ याद गर्नै पर्ने चाहिँ मेन पोइन्टहरु हुन् यो पोइन्टहरुलाई तपाईले याद गर्नु भएन भने यो पोइन्ट तपाईले थाहा पाउनु भएन भने त्यो लेसन केको बारेमा हो भनेर तपाईले चाहिँ बुझ्न तपाईलाई गाह्रो हुन्छ र यो चाहिँ एज अ समरी पनि तपाईलाई चाहिँ यो मेन पोइन्ट समरीको रूपमा पनि यो रहेको छ तपाईले चाहिँ यो कुरा याद गर्नुभयो भने तपाईले चाहिँ यही कुराहरुलाई तपाईले एक्सप्यान्ड गर्दै लेख्न चाहिँ अझ तपाईले आफ्नो क्रिएटिभ पनि गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ हुन्छ यो नोटहरुलाई चाहिँ तपाईले यो मेन पोइन्टहरुलाई तपाईले चाहिँ नोट गर्नु होला र यसलाई तपाईले प्र्याक्टिस गर्नुहोस् हुन्छ आजलाई यति नै। आउने समयमा अरू बाँकी रहेको युनिटहरूको म चाँडोभन्दा चाँडो म तपाईँलाई चाहिँ यसरी नै मेन पोइन्टहरू म तपाईँलाई सेयर गर्ने नै छु। अनि अरू बाँकी रहेको सब्जेक्टहरूको नि म तपाईँलाई चाँडोभन्दा चाँडो म तपाईँलाई सेयर गर्ने नै छु, ताकि तपाईँहरूको एक्जाम नजिकै आउँदैछ, तपाईँहरूको प्र्याक्टिसको लागि नि त्यसले तपाईँलाई चाहिँ हेल्प गर्छ। म तपाईँलाई सकेसम्म तपाईँहरूलाई म चाँडोभन्दा चाँडो त्यो सेयर गर्नेछु। र हुन्छ आजलाई यति नै। मेरो भिडियोलाई तपाईँले चाहिँ लाइक गरिदिनु होला, सेयर गरिदिनु होला, र अहिलेसम्म पनि मेरो च्यानललाई तपाईँले सब्सक्राइब गर्नुभएको छैन भने तपाईँले मेरो च्यानललाई सब्सक्राइब पनि गरिदिनु होला।